Hey guys, it's Bennett. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a new release. It is 24-25 Top Finest UEFA Clubs Competitions. UEFA Club Competitions, excuse me. We're going to get 2 autos per box. As with most Top's Finest products, we're also going to get some low-numbered stuff. There's a really big, deep, but cool auto checklist. We're looking for dual autos. Those are randomly inserted and kind of rare. And, normally a lot of products will have odds on the back. This does not. Doesn't have what we're looking for, but we're looking for all the standard numbered stuff. But I wanted to point something out before we open the box, and this is the first time I've noticed it. This warning has always existed. I don't know if you can see it. Topps does not in any manner make any representations as to whether its cards will attain any future value, right? But look at the one below it. I've never seen this on a box before. Topps cannot guarantee that counterfeit or other unauthorized cards will not exist in the market, including without limitation, sequentially numbered and or hand-numbered cards. I think this is a direct result of, there were a bunch of messy autographs and some high-end Topps products that turned out to be fake. Topps didn't really have an explanation for it, but I think that in addition to other sort of abnormalities and irregularities, I think that messy autograph scandal sort of now has prompted them to put a warning like that on the box. I find it interesting, considering they control the process. But anyway, let's get into it. We'll open this up. Like I said, if you watched this channel before, I like soccer cards. I like opening them. I like the price point because they're not nearly as expensive as a lot of other sports products, but the potential to hit a really big or really cool card is certainly there. It's set up like this, so there's 6 packs in the box, and let's see what we got. We'll start out with our first pack. Again, we're looking for all the big names. Jamal is incredibly hot now. Teenager plays for Barcelona. His stuff is just nuts. So let's see if we can't pull a Jamal auto. That would be very cool. There's Conor Gallagher. There's Kylian Mbappe. There's our first numbered card. It's a Nicholas Kuhn. Put that down. There's Theo Hernandez. Here are some of our rookies. There's a Jamal Musiala. That's a Symphony. That's one of the inserts in this. There's Gavi. There's Martinez. And there's Heinrich. I can't pronounce that name. Anyway, we'll put those down right here. We'll put our numbered cards off to the side here. If we get anything of any real value, we'll sleeve it up. And let's keep going. Trust everybody. I'm not sure exactly when this video is going to be published, but I trust everybody heard about the horrific accident in Spain that claimed their lives. I mean, just a really, really horrendous, sad situation. There's Nico Williams to 99. It looks like we have another numbered card behind it. This looks like an auto, so let's see what we have going on here. What do you have for us? So let's see, to 99, and then this is... Anybody recognize that guy? That's crazy. Wow, that's a little spooky. Wow. I don't know what to make of that. I was, wow, I was just talking about him. That is, wow. I don't really know what to say. Ooh, that sent a chill up my spine. I promise you, this isn't a setup. If you've watched the channel, you should know that I'm not that kind of guy. That's not a setup. That's just, that's pretty crazy. Obviously feel terrible for his family. I know he has 3 young children. 28 years old. There's Jota. Wow. Okay. Let's keep going with the box. Ooh, that was weird. That really... There's a messy prize footballers. I don't know if that's what kind of an insert that is, but it's messy. So, it's always a chance that it's something. Sorry, guys. I'm a little... I mean, this auto checklist is really, really big. And to hit that card right after it happened and right as I was talking about it is... it's pretty crazy. All right, let's just keep going on with the box. There's Pulisic. There's Holland. There's Mikey Moore. He's one of our rookies we're looking for. There's Yildiz. There's a numbered Vlahovic. There's a top finest. I'm not sure what's going on with that card. Obviously, I'm going to have to go back through these. I'm also not a huge soccer guy, so, I won't necessarily know all these guys, but I always just kind of look everything up before I realized we hadn't sleeved these up. I always look everything up before I put anything away, because I don't know how you do it in your collections, but I have two different sections where I put stuff. So I have sort of like these big white boxes that I store, all of my top-loaded stuff in, all the hits, but not the stuff that has any, real value, right, at the moment. And then there's that pile of stuff that's going to be, that's either going to go off to grading or that has some value. And that stuff goes in its own little area. So, before I sort anything, any kind of break, especially if I'm not as familiar like soccer or hockey, I'll always make a point of going through that. There's Pedri. There's George. There's Hendry Blank. There's Nioni. This is a Symphony. There's Segnet. And there is Sesko. Okay, we have two more packs. We have one more auto. And we'll keep going. There's Kai Havertz. There's Nico O'Reilly. There is Shilea, sorry, not Sheila. Here's our last auto. It is Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire for Manchester United. Can't say I really know Harry Maguire, but we'll sleeve that up. There's Rasmus Holland. There's a prize footballers there. There's Martinez. And there's Joe Neves. Sorry, or Neves. Sorry, I'm taken aback by that Jota auto. I really am. That is, that just happened. And to find that in this box, it's a little crazy. Okay, let's hope for one more really we haven't seen a really low numbered card. Let's see if we can't find one. There's Lewandowski. Something back here. That's Xavi Simons to 275. Or is that Simons? That's Ollie Watkins. There's Robin Van Persie. And that's it. We're finishing off with, I think that's Zagu. I'm not really sure. Anyway, guys, that is our box of 24-25 UEFA club competitions. We'll review the hits out of here, if I can scoop them up, which I'm going to do right now. So we have the Simons numbered to 275. We have this Harry Maguire auto, a Mikey Moore rookie. There's Nicholas Kuhn to 299. There's Nico Williams to 99. There's Vlahovic to 75. There's a prize footballers of Messi. And then a Jota auto numbered to 75. Well, that's it, guys. If you like the content on the video, in these videos, sorry, I'm still a little, it's just very strange. I don't know, that hit me a little weird. But if you like the content, please hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe to the channel and drop me a comment. And take it easy, bud. Jeez. All right, till next time.